From cradle to confessional,
This is Messy Since Birth,
I'm Allie.
and I'm Amalia.
Hey, messy babies.
Hey, messy babies.
Hey, twin. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Well, now we just done talked about this. We're gonna get into the mess of the weeks right away. Cause we have some gab. We need to yap.
We have similar messes of the week.
Yes. Why don't you go first? What's your mess of the week?
Why can't I quit you?
Why can't I quit you?
I'm doing my best to just quit Love Island season 7.
Mm.
And then here goes Bama Barbie showing up to US Open with my queen,
Literally.
my queen Issa. And Ola got to attend the US Open together. The emotions that I felt because I was so jealous. I was like, that should be me. Bless you.
Why did you take my place? Thank you. I think it made us both emotional. Like, it's just something about Alandra, we love you.
We do. I love her so much. And I'm just so happy for her.
Okay. Now this got me thinking, is this what Swifties feel like when she does anything? Because if so, I'm leaving immediately. God forbid. It's not that bad. I don't think we're that bad.
No, this isn't.
But the tearing up.
But like, this is how I feel. Okay, so I guess I am the leader of the Issa Hive, because anytime Issa does anything, I'm like,
yeah,
I feel like something come over me. Like, I feel emotional. I feel happy. Like, I just get so excited.
But like, we've been watching her since YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube.
Okay, maybe that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see. So, yeah. It's different. It's different.
I just love her so much. And then to see Olandria, who has been ridiculed and beat down.
Leave Olandria alone.
Leave Ola alone. It just made me so happy. And I'm like, gosh darn it. If I could just, like you said, off the pod, this is the most parasocial. I'm like, I gotta get these people out of my head.
It's crazy because when you think of, like, a lot of people have these type of relationships with celebrities, which is really frightening. And this is our first time being like, oh my gosh, like, I am genuinely happy for this person.
Yep.
Usually I'm like, okay, moving on. But no, Olandria, we love you, girl.
We love you. And Issa, of course, we love you.
Yes. Now, Issa, how do we get a cameo in something that you're doing? That's my question.
Need it. People, okay, just like I don't think that me and you look alike. I've never thought that me and Issa look alike, but people think that I look like Issa Rae. And I'm like, am I going blind? Because I don't see it.
Black people are not a monolith, but thank you.
Thank you so much. But the amount of times that I've had people like do double takes at me.
Stop.
And say, oh my gosh, I thought you, like, and this was when Insecure first came out.
Okay.
And I was like,
she had the short hair.
I don't look like Issa.
That's crazy.
I don't look like Issa.
No.
But yeah. Issa, you know we love you, and book us for something.
Anything at this point, darling.
Anything.
Just to be in your presence.
Just to be. Did you see the TikTok of the girl who got to gift her a sweatshirt and she held it together? She was like, I made this sweatshirt for you. We were supposed to do something last year. Like, she kept it together, and everyone's comments were like, "Girl, you did better than me because if I met her, I'd have been on Issa would have had to pick me up
Flabbergasted.
off that floor."
No, for real. But see, the thing with the celebrity, like, well, Issa's different. She's just different. She's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Oh
What's your
my
mess of the
gosh.
week?
Uh, my mess of the week is a new stem, and this is why I'm about to delete TikTok. Like, girl throw the wham in a circle. Even if it's little, make him jump like a hurdle. Get around. Girl throw the wham in a circle. She even know what the hell she doing. It's sick.
It's sick.
It's a problem. And I was like, should I download the song? But I just
But you
need those
know,
15 seconds.
when you download the song, it's not gonna hit the same.
It's not, but it's Metro Boomin. So like I'm here for the bass and the rhythm.
Okay. I didn't know it was Metro Boomin. I just know it was a TikTok song.
But okay, now here I go with my brain is a little bit different. So I looked up the lyrics. That part is not all the way till the almost the end of the song. So that that kind of changes things.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I would just skip to that part.
See? You don't need the song.
I don't. And that's why they say, you don't really want your song to go viral on TikTok because they only know 10 seconds of it.
Even though all those Boss Man D-Lo songs that went viral on TikTok,
Those are good.
they are so good.
Which is like, how do you have that many songs go viral by the same person? Because
And
I'm
they
like,
all
yeah,
hit.
yeah, all of them.
They all hit.
He sold his soul to the devil because there's no way that this is just happenstance.
And then that other girl, who makes music on TikTok where oh my gosh, I can't even think of the sound. It was the one that Keith Lee did. We don't beefing about we want the racks.
Now let me tell you,
She
Pluto,
had
I downloaded that
yes,
whole song. I
she had
love
2
her.
songs, and I was like, "Okay, girl."
I'm talking about Annie. I
Mhm,
love
mhm.
her. And like, I feel like people don't know this about me, but that's the type of music I listen to in my car. Like, it'd be Titanic, The Sound of Music, but then, just let me plug in my YouTube music and boom, boom, boom. I love trashy songs like that. Don't get me started. It just does something to me. I don't know how to
I'm talking
explain
about
it.
in it. And if you
And if you want the guy, he got a Stanny. Throw it, throw around, shake it, around. I said, yes. Mind you, this is at 8 in the morning coming back from drop off. So,
As it should be. Now, what
period.
are we listening to as we're doing drop off?
NPR. Like, it stays on 88.1 WYPR, Baltimore's NPR station. Because I need to know what's going on in the world and I need a non-bias. Tell me both sides and I can make my own decision.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. Okay, so we always start off with 90 Day Fiancé, but I just want to put a disclaimer in. Um, Me and Real Housewives of Orange County, we're going through a separation right now.
Mm,
I don't like what they've been doing to Katie, and it's not it's not fun to watch anymore.
mm.
So, I don't know when I'll talk about them again. But anyway, moving on to 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. Just a reminder, we are doing a 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. That'll be premiering I think this week or next week. So, stay tuned for that. Now, let's get into it. Oh gosh. Okay, I think I'll go by person like relationship and
Mhm.
relationship again. So we start off and Yara is throwing her couture puppy product launch. So she has these products for she really needs to market it to like toy dogs because she has like these really cute purses to put the dog in and all this stuff for like teacup miniature dogs, not big dogs. And she was like, oh, like we have that coming. I'm like, girl, whatever. So she gets there. I don't know what time the party was starting, but the way that she was setting up, it made it seem like the party was starting in 30 minutes. And as a pseudo event planner, you need to
Mm-mm.
be there 2 hours before. You need to bring in the boxes first, go through the inventory, figure out where you're going to put stuff. Like, what's going on? So Yara, either do like Brit Edie and get a fake party planner. You could get a real one, or you just need to show up. Or you need to show up on time. Um, yeah, that for me. So anyway, Lauren comes and she's like, "Oh, like I'm here to set up Yara or help Yara set up blah blah blah." You know Yara don't really mess with Lauren. I don't care what anyone tells me. Like they would never be friends if it
If
weren't
it
for the
wasn't
show.
for the show. Yep.
Yeah, and they're barely friends. Um so who's there? Libby and Andre come down from Tampa to Miami. It's their little couple vacation, whatever. So Lauren is gonna have a conversation with Libby. She goes over and they start talking, and Lauren's trying to make it seem like they weren't just talking mess about her like a couple weeks ago. So she's sitting down, and she's like, "Yeah, like I had to help Yara set up. Like it didn't even know, like it didn't look like she knew what she was doing, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, so you're that type of person. You're allegedly friends with Yara, but you're going to Libby to badmouth her at her own event. We
Mm.
see who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So the one thing I like about Elizabeth, she's not with the BS. She's like, okay, anyway, so why were you guys talking about me and my husband? I said, period. Cut to the
Come in.
chase.
Straight shooter.
Right. And so what I've noticed is like when Lauren is caught up in a lie, you know, things don't she just gets very frazzled. And I'm like, girl, just admit that y'all were talking trash. So Libby's like, yeah, you called my husband a horrible person, blah, blah, blah. Here she goes. I would never say that. I would never call someone a horrible person. Like, that just doesn't even sound like me. But me calling your husband a dick, yeah, absolutely. And I'm sitting there like, isn't a
Hmm.
horrible, that's crazy.
Hmm.
I would rather be called a horrible,
A
I don't
horrible
know.
person than for you to call me a dick.
Right. And look, her and her husband got the same brain because even he said that. He was like, I would never do that. Let me get my Israeli accent. He was like, I wouldn't, I don't even know. Anyway, um, because I don't understand that accent. I don't know where it comes from. But he was like, yeah, I would never say that, blah, blah, blah. Y'all are liars. Okay. So Libby has had it up to here. And so her and Andre confront Alex and Lauren with Yara and Jovi. And Libby was like, you know what? I don't want to have to go there, but I will. I will. Lauren has told me horrible things that you say about her, blah, blah, blah. And so allegedly, Alex has been telling Lauren that she has a bad body,
Yikes.
that, yeah, that she, she's not taking care of herself. And I was like, that's crazy. And then it made me think, I'm like, so is that why she got that surgery, that mommy makeover? Because her body was T before and after all 3 kids. So I'm like, that's suspicious. And Libby, she was like, I would never. My husband would never say that about me. Bearing his 3 children, and that's what you have to say? I would never do that. Never. Anyway, so who knows what's going to happen next? I don't know. I told y'all I was waiting for this drama to kick off, but it it was giving actors who were on a stage play, and I'm like, okay, next. Let's move on to Julia and Brandon. Let me just preface this. My big pet peeve is people who have a roof over their head, pay bills for it, and then use plastic and paper flatware.
You know, people who use they don't realize how much trash they're going through when you use paperware. Your trash builds up faster when you use paperware.
And, like, it's not like, that is part of it, but from it's like, you don't have any decorum, you have a beautiful home.
Well, some people are just lazy and don't wanna wash dishes.
Okay, well, okay, fine, but if your parents are coming all the way from Russia, that's what you're serving them on? I tell you, my mother would pick up her purse and leave. If it's not a barbecue outside, we are expecting flatware. And so I'm just like, y'all are crazy. Also,
Oh, wait, for them, because I tried. I always try. I always try.
look,
I'm always giving
A
it
for
a try.
effort.
I'm always. So, I was watching when they were prepping for the parents to come, and they've
Mhm.
got these dogs all around the house. They've
Mhm.
gotta clean up after all these dogs. Okay, my question to you as a dog owner, because
Mhm.
you are I'm not a dog owner, but I've been around several dogs in my life.
Yeah.
Are you just letting your dogs, like, your dog lay on the couch, like, in the bed with you,
Not in the bed.
but on the couch is
If I
fine?
didn't have the husband I had, probably. But on the we have a leather couch, so that's okay.
So it's easy to
Um,
clean
yeah, he's not like a dirty well, thank God he's not one of those dogs that, like, always has to rummage through dirt.
and sheds a lot.
Yeah. No. 'Cause he's a doodle. He does have some shedding, but it's not like a German Shepherd or something like that.
Right. Okay.
But,
I just wanted to
yeah,
know.
the bed thing, I would if it's, like, the day I give him a bath. But after that, um, no. After that, it's a no. And also, like, he's the type of dog, like, he just won't sleep in one spot. He always has to get up and walk somewhere else, like,
Mhm,
every couple
mhm.
hours, and I said, "I can't do the ticking and the mlemming. Like, I know you're comfortable here, but must you lick your lips all the time?"
He knows that we're talking about him because he's walking across the room right now.
Mhm. And he's black. He gets discipline just as a black child.
Alright.
And look
That was my question. I just recently I mean, not recently, because I know people who do things with their dogs, and I'm like, "Ew, you're
Mhm,
nasty."
mhm.
But, in speaking with someone, she was telling me that, like, if she's eating off of her fork, she'll let her dog take a bite off her fork. If she's eating an ice cream cone, she'll let her dog eat from her ice cream cone, and I'm like, "Well, now I know to never eat at your house because you're letting dogs in your kitchen and just."
And see, that for me is and they'd be like, "They're part of my family." I don't give a damn. That's an animal. It I I don't it's an animal.
Right, and so it was funny watching, homegirl Julia
Mhm,
clean the house because she's like, "If my parents come here and they see all this dog shit everywhere,
mhm.
they're gonna be like, 'Y'all just living in this house with these dogs like this? Y'all let the
But,
dogs
like
on the couch?'" Like, she was so embarrassed about it.
and see, for me, it's like, I think you embarrass about the wrong thing. I would be mortified starting my parents' paper plates and plastic forks sitting in my home in America. No. Dogs, like, they could go outside. Like, that's crazy. Um, and look, this is what I was talking to my husband about when we were watching it because I watched her make the food. It's giving pale. I don't know their aversion to some brown goodness on the food. Bacon, not crispy. Eggs, I don't like brown eggs, so the eggs look good. The sausage looked like she boiled it. Like, it's okay for your food to get brown. It's not burnt.
Right.
It's
But
brown.
did you use any seasoning on this food?
Now you know good and well,
Do
not a
you
nothing.
let do you let the husband cook?
If I did, body would be tea. A body would be tea. Girl, hell no. What did Chris Brown say? Fuck no. Nah, nah, nah. Fuck no. Girl, bye. Um, no, he'll do a good scrambled egg, good bacon in the oven.
Okay, keep going.
Um, so okay, so the food not being brown. Um, oh, so now this is another big pet peeve. I don't know. I guess I don't like Julia and Brandon, and that's okay. I don't need to like everybody on this show. She was like, "Oh, if Brandon does this, I'm not gonna stay here. I'm going back to Russia with y'all." Okay, me too. I want to go too. Like they always talking about, and I'm leaving America, bitch. Me too. When are we going? Like that's not a to me. That's not a threat because I'm down to leave this
To
place.
leave.
Yeah, and like if I feel like in a situation like 90 Day Fiancé, if you're using that to leverage getting what you want, just leave.
Right. Right.
To me, that's like the same level of throwing the divorce word around. It's not a
Just
joke.
go.
Because guess
Just
what?
go.
You got one, right. You say it one too many times and you'll see that paper expeditiously sign it. See, you want to go so bad, go. Yeah, I just, I don't like them. So let's move on to okay. Well, before we move on, the ending of their story was that they went to the fertility doctor and they were like, "Yeah, we see some scarring in your uterus. It's gonna be a quick procedure. It's gonna be laparoscopic. We're gonna go in. We're gonna cut out the scarring, and then that'll help improve your chances of fertility and carrying the child." Um. Okay. So she's quite insufferable because there are millions of and I don't wanna be like a whataboutism person, but this did piss me off. If if you want kids and there is an option for a laparoscopic surgery, that means that they cut a little hole in your stomach, go in with a camera and do it. Like, you're not being chopped open, it's not gory, you're, like, in and out in an hour, okay? If that's all you have to do to potentially carry kids healthily, you
Just
just
do
gotta
it.
do it. Just do it. I
Just
get
do
that
it.
you're scared, but darling, it's like that. The thing that pisses me off is like, just say you don't want kids if you don't want kids. Like, stop trying to
Right.
use all this medical stuff as like a, oh, well, like that's why I don't want to have kids, Brandon. If you don't want kids, just say that. And you should have said that before you got married because he wants kids. And I don't think that's fair. I think that's very messed up.
Y'all, that needs to
Yeah.
be discussed before you get married.
Before moving in together, we're not gonna play house.
Yeah.
Um, and don't even get me started with like, oh well, it's 90 Day Fiance. Girl, they were talking long before the visa was approved, so miss me with that.
Yeah. It should have been communicated then.
Exactly. A little thing with Jasmine, Matt, and Gino. So, Matt takes Jasmine on this romantic vacation to somewhere in Michigan. I don't know what's romantic about Michigan, but
What's romantic about Michigan?
what do they even have there? And I say that with all the shade in the world.
Okay.
What y'all got?
All
Pizza?
right.
Because that's not pizza. Okay.
Mm, okay.
Oh, I know I ruffled some feathers with that.
I know. I was just thinking there's someone who's listening to this and they're gonna be like,
Well, leave it in the comments, please. I'm looking for engagement. So if I have to rage bait you all to comment, I will. Okay, last but certainly not least, Darcy and Georgie. Um, I I I I don't know what to say. So they're where are they? They're in Hungary. Oh, no,
Mhm.
Bulgaria. My bad.
Mhm.
So they're in Bulgaria,
I'm
and,
like, "Mhm, they
Georgie
somewhere."
somewhere in Eastern Europe. So Georgie's like, "Oh, he's, like, trying to compare their relationship to their parents, and he's like, "They've been married for, like, 40 years, so I wanna try and be like them." What's your point? Because you are not your parents, okay? So your parents being married 40 years has
Has
nothing to do
nothing
with
to
our
do with me.
relationship. Right. And also, if they've been married for that long, why don't you sit down and talk to your dad and ask him what he did to make it work and then do the same with your mom? Because at the end of the day, you don't know what transgressions went on behind their closed doors. Okay? So, I I, I just don't like that. Um and Darcy uh, she is a ditz. So they're going boar hunting,
Did it take you
okay?
this long to figure that out?
But, like, this was extra level crazy. So she was like, "Oh, I've been hunting before. I used to go hunting in Los Angeles." And then she proceeds to say, "But I almost got lost in those Appalachian Mountains when I was hiking there." I said, "Darcy, the Appalachian Mountains are on the East Coast. Like, I'm scared." She has children. I
Her
believe they
children are
went to
grown,
school, though.
though, right?
Sometimes that doesn't matter.
Okay.
But I do think I will say, you know what? She reminds me of like Teresa. She may be a little bit slow sometimes, but she raises great kids.
Okay.
That's what I will say. Last thing, Adnan and what's that girl's name? Tiger Lily had the baby. He came to the hospital in white pants and a suit. I know those nurses were like, "Oh my god, we're gonna have a lot to talk about." Okay. 'Cause what are you doing? He keeps calling it his baby, his baby. "I want my baby. I want to see my baby, my baby." Um, but look, I cannot stand Adnan. But one thing that I thought was really precious was that he was saying in the Islam faith, when a baby's born, like, you pray over them into their ear so they can hear the prayer or whatever and be part of it. I think that was cute, but the baby has not even had the hearing test. You blowing up his eardrums. Like, what I said, and the nurse is looking like, "I don't wanna stop the prayer, but you cannot be in that baby's ear that loud." Um,
It's his
but yeah, this
baby.
show
My baby, my
yeah,
baby, my baby,
and
my
I'm like,
baby.
he's like, "I'm so glad I'm here with you, Tiger Lily and Zayn, our baby. It's just us 3, love, love." I said, "Where are the other 2 kids? Like, you're someone's stepdad. Tiger
Right.
Lily,
Where are these other kids?
please don't
Where's the
be one of
baby's
the."
siblings?
Right. With Granny and Pop-Pop. Uh, look, they already don't like Adnan, so they ain't
Why
gotta
do
worry
I
about
feel
what they
like that's not his name?
Adnan?
Maybe it is.
It is.
Okay.
No, wait, I'm like,
I'm like, I don't know why I thought he had another name, but what do I know?
mm-mm.
I watch 5 minutes of the show and then I'm
This show is something else. Um, so yeah, anywhore. Okay, hola, hola.
Okay. Hola, hola. We are in Sevilla. Let's go
Mhm.
to Marabella.
Marbella? Girl, don't scare me
Whatever.
like that. Well, look. Every time I hear Marbella, all I think about is The Only Way is Essex, and if you know what I'm talking about, then you know. It's always like, "That time in Marbella, you slagged me off. I'm headed up to here with you." It's every time I hear Marbella. Okay, anywho.
Um, so where do you wanna begin?
I guess we could start on the private jet debacle with Miss Stephanie. Girl,
Stephanie, wrap
what
it
are
up.
you doing?
Wrap it up.
It's, like,
I'm over her.
embarrassing.
It is so
Beyond.
embarrassing.
And, like, you would think she was an only child because, like, that's the energy she gives off is it's my way or the highway, and this excuse of, like, you being a businesswoman, we know how you got your moolah. Stop it.
Is
You
she not
may
embarrassed?
Are you not embarrassed? Like, she's not.
The topic of conversation can't always be about a plane and a seating arrangement on a plane and food on a plane and, well, I was gonna let you on my jet.
Like, girl, get out of here. And then, like, threatening that if anyone has an argument that she's gonna leave them in Seville or
You
Sevilla,
can't
whatever.
come on my plane if you're gonna talk like this. Like, okay, girl, find
And
me a
then
Southwest flight at this point. Like,
right. And then having the little, like, the little jail cell on the plane for Lisa. I'm like, y'all, it's crazy. And so I can't believe I'm gonna say it, but I low key agree with Alexia and Marisol because I
1,000%.
I'm not getting on a plane with someone acting like that. Girl, I don't know what you could do. Go into
I'm
that
not
cockpit
doing
and
it.
just you're
I was not
unhinged.
I was not upset with them because why am I gonna fly on this plane with you if the next time I see you and I do something that you don't
Mhm.
like, you're gonna hold it over my head? I let you fly on my plane. And now stupid Larsa, you guys, she paid $40,000 for us to fly here.
And like this is why I can't be on that show cuz like, okay, well the way she talks about her funds, it's nothing. Who cares?
Who cares?
And that's Masood's
Ugh,
money. Don't play with me. You mean
ugh,
Masood spent $40,000?
over them. And then I'm really Stephanie could be the perfect housewife. She really could. But she is so dense and dumb.
Yeah, she's not letting anybody in. Like all we know of her is she has money from her ex-husband. I mean, oop, I
Nope,
did not
from
mean to
her
speak
current
that into
husband. Her current husband.
she has money from her current husband. That's all I know about her, and that her sisters don't mess with her.
And we know why her sisters don't mess with her.
Right.
Because the way she treats these women is probably how she was
Mhm.
treating the sisters,
And you know what's
and they were
crazy?
fed up.
Yes, and I was on TikTok, of course, and someone was like, "You know what? When I think about it, her sisters really don't mess with her because if they did, they probably would be feeding into the drama and like tweeting and like making videos about her. But like, oh, they really don't mess with you.
No,
That
and I
ship has
don't blame them.
sailed."
I
No.
do not blame them.
Well, here's a theory. Maybe they found out how they got together and they were really just like,
Disgusted.
no. I think they were
Oh,
disgusted, but then maybe she offered them the job and they're like, all right, like, and then she just did something awful. I don't know, but that's crazy. Um, that fight with Kiki and Adriana,
you ratchet.
you are a ratchet. Oh no, did you like Kiki?
Adriana! You cannot call her ratchet.
Gertie, sit down. This is why
Doing the most.
it's it's so hard for me to like Gertie sometimes because what are you doing
Doing the most. You would
at
have
all
thought
times?
that she said the most off the wall thing to her. She goes, "You can't call her ratchet. Do you know what that means?"
But you know what energy that scene gives? That scene gives the same energy of when Kenya went to tell Candy and Cynthia that Velvet died. It gives this because like what are we doing here?
Calm down.
Velvet died. Oh,
Not
Cynthia.
Velvet. Cynthia, please.
It's giving, they give
That
the same energy.
literally was.
'Cause
I'm like,
what are
"Girl,
you
can you
doing?
please calm down?" Okay, well, did she mean wretched or did she mean ratchet?
I think Adriana meant wretched.
I think she meant wretched as well.
I just don't see Adriana. I mean, the thing is Adriana's really smart. Like, I just don't see her throwing out the word ratchet.
Adriana is almost 60 years old. I do
She don't
not
know what that
see her
means.
throwing out the word ratchet for no like,
Right.
what? Ratchet?
No.
No, she meant wretched.
Yeah. That's why I was like, "Y'all are," and then I cannot stand when on these shows, these women get up and leave. "I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this." Do you know what show you signed up for? Sit down and finish the dinner. Like, what do you think I'm watching for? It gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are
Um,
so annoying.
okay, what's your beef with Julia?
There's something very nefarious about them. Like, something their spirit is dark. Like, when I see them on TV, it's just giving dark spirit. So a couple things. The okay, let me I don't care about being politically correct. So she's going to Sevilla, I mean Marbella, wherever,
Marbella.
to tell these two men that she wants them to be the godfathers of the sons.
Mm.
Um, don't you think that would be appropriate for your wife and your two sons to be there? Have these gunkles ever met these two little black boys? Huh?
No.
How can you be a godfather living in a different country? Don't give me the whole please. Like, yeah, it's just it's something's off.
Well, they're very wealthy, so that's the reason why she wants them to be the godfather.
Okay. And here's what makes it even worse. You know about those wealthy people and those parties that they have and all of this and all of that.
Hmm.
Suspicious. And then her crying to that man, being like, my daughters are not talking to me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Why do
She's
you
a weird
think?
person.
Well, I mean, the fact of the matter is, while you were traipsing around Europe looking for sugar daddies and sugar mommies, your kids were at home. And now you want to do over with these two little black boys? Her daughters are probably like, You're geriatric. Why do you have
She's
toddlers at
just
this point in your life?"
sh
Selfish. She's selfish.
she really is, and I don't
Like, talking
yeah.
about Martina never cries, and, when she called the girl, she was crying. Get out of my face. This better be the last season I see of her. It's
I
not like I'm
think
gonna
it will
stop
be.
watching.
I think it will
I
be.
hope so. And I don't think Andy likes her after that surrogacy comment her wife made.
Yeah, it's definitely this is it for them. You
Thank
throwing
God.
drinks on people.
Throwing buckets of Did you hear about that?
Uh-uh.
This is not the first time she popped off like that.
Oh,
There
well,
was, I think it was 2 seasons ago, they were at dinner and, she picked up a champagne, the things you put the champagne in to cool with the ice, and she
mhm.
threw it. Yeah, you're
Oh,
nuts.
classy.
You're not Teresa. Like, don't these people
Classy.
get it? I
They don't.
know.
They don't. They do not. Um, I didn't watch much this week.
Because?
I've been watching Scandal again.
Do you actually like the show?
I do not like the show, and I never
Okay.
liked the show.
Ooh,
And Kerry
okay.
Washington is very bothersome to me. Yes,
So
because she has one face.
one.
Um, but my sister is looking for shows to watch. So I'm like, okay, let's watch Scandal together. Has she
Okay.
started? No, but I started. And yeah, it's a choice to rewatch it.
I think Scandal is one of those shows, kinda like How to Get Away with Murder, like, you just had to be there.
You
Like,
did.
it
You had to be there.
because I tried watching Scandal, snooze. I don't Shonda Rhimes stuff is not for me
That's why I don't understand how Grey's Anatomy has been on for so long.
because these crazy people. Well, you
They
know what?
love that
Let me
show.
not say that. I love certain shows, but yeah, I don't. I tried to watch that show too. Like Shonda Rhimes, she doesn't write for people who look like us. I said what I said.
I never watched How to Get Away with Murder.
That was a great show, but
Was it
like
really? Are you being sarcastic?
no. But
Okay.
by like the end, I was like, okay. The first two seasons, great. After that, it was kind of like, alrighty, this is it, who was killing who now? What's the
Mm,
secret?
okay. Yeah.
So yeah,
Um, so let's just talk pop culture. So some exciting news, some exciting things happened this week.
this week has
Um,
been busy,
this week has been busy, and
crazy.
our girl, our grand dame, she's free. She is free. The grand dame is free. Grand dame. She is
You
free.
know, I wonder if Bravo got in contact with the prison because what are the odds that they drop the trailer and then she gets out on early release and the cameras are there picked up
They were ready. Andy
when
works in
someone said Andy
overtime,
get a
honey.
camera, it's truly overtime. That's
Overtime.
wild. How much did Bravo pay that penitentiary to like fix up a couple cell blocks to like to get her out early? Because Jen Shaw has been rotting.
Did you see the picture
Oh
of
well, that
Jen
was
and
a
Coach
federal case.
Yeah, that's Feds. Did you see that picture
Mm.
of Jen and Coach Shaw?
She looks great.
Looks amazing, but, like, Jen Jen with her wannabe black girl stunt. She had the straight backs. I was like, "Damn, girl, you really
Always.
wanna be a nigga." She
She
she she in jail with all the black girls kikiing it
Mhm.
up.
I wonder if she's, like, popped off. Because
I wonder if she
all
has
I
a
can think
girlfriend.
is I don't think she would roll that. I feel like in that aspect, Jen and me are the same. It will never work for me. I don't care
Jen
if I'm
is
in jail.
not the same. Jen is gay for the stay.
You think so?
Yes.
I could not be. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't. And it's nothing wrong with doing that. It's just for me, I know I'm very straight. Like, even watching like, he was watching Hunt for Love, and I was just like, "Okay, I'm straight. I'm straight." Which is I don't know. Yeah,
Shame.
unless they look
Shame.
like unless they're a stud. See, this is what I'm saying. Like like, I be sending her videos on TikTok of, like, these women who look like men, I'm like, "See, this is what I'm talking about." But, like, I'm not looking for the feminine. I need masculine. Does that make sense?
And you realize you only send me that one girl, the firefighter?
Am I obsessed?
You
Well, no, okay. I found some other ones, but I was like, "I ain't gonna send this to her." She'll be like, "Girl, are you okay?" But I will start bombarding you. 'Cause I was like, "Yeah, this" and the comments are like, "My cat is stuck in a tree." And I'm like, You hoes are so desperate. Y'all are so easy."
so easy.
It really is that one firewoman. Go ahead.
It is. She is the one that you always and I'm like, "She looks like
Yes.
a baby." Um,
Now I'm scared. She looks like a I thought she was giving man. Or, like, you mean, like I'm not trying to be in, like, Hunting Wives.
no, she just looks very
Okay.
childlike. But sh
Okay, so moving on to the crazies who were outside waiting for Karen. Um, I live in Maryland, and actually, you know what? This did happen with the Johnny Depp case. Y'all are nuts because the Johnny Depp case was in Northern Virginia,
Nuts
and
to
people
just
were
be hanging
posted up.
around waiting for someone that they don't know to be released.
You see what I mean? These parasocial relationships, y'all are sick. And the woman, she said, "Well, I got here, I'm a local and I just wanted to see her potentially wave." And she did. She waved to me. I said, "Okay, your kids forgot their lunch. You need to drop it off at school. What are you doing
Um,
here?"
there was one lady who was outside and she goes, "I love Karen Huger. I'm a big fan, but she definitely got what she deserved." She
Which is like, this woman has 3 DUIs
I think this was
at her
4.
big age.
This was her 4th DUI.
And like, the thing is, you have I almost called him Benjamin, Ray at home.
He
Ray
is.
coulda came to
Uncle
get
Ben.
you. You got a
Uncle Ben.
driver.
Uncle
Yeah,
Ben.
where's Blue
Mhm.
Eyes? Blue Eyes coulda came to pick you up.
Um,
And Karen. But
so
she
my
ate.
favorite she did. My favorite meme of it was of the release was, Giselle and Karen in the Pussy Wagon recreating the Lady Gaga Beyoncé telephone video.
I have not seen that.
It was so funny because they were like, "This is Giselle on her way to pick Karen up from jail."
Look, I
Oh my gosh. So
this
Karen's
season's gonna
free,
be really
y'all.
good,
Get the shackles off her feet so she can dance.
and she's
She
gonna pull a Luann. She's gonna say, "I'm not drinking
she
until
better
I
not.
start drinking."
She better not. She better not drink on TV.
That's that part. You can't be drinking on TV.
You cannot drink on TV. Is she gonna have to wear like a ankle monitor?
I don't think so. She'll probably just do community service. I find that Maryland's very lax on DUIs.
I feel like every time she gets in the car, she's gonna have to breathalyze.
Oh, for sure. At least for like a year.
Yeah.
But, she has ways around that.
Well, she just needs to
I
get a driver, like you said.
but I thought she already had one. All that money and you couldn't get an Uber? That's crazy. Only poor Never mind. I was gonna say
Um,
people with money, y that shouldn't even be something that happens to you,
to be
getting a
crashing into
DUI.
trees.
E exactly, and then making the whole season about how you're traumatized. Ma'am, go
Gross.
to jail.
Um,
Yeah.
Bose and her man are engaged.
Keely. Mhm.
Okay, tell me, who is this Keeley
Interesting.
character?
I don't know. He So on this show, they had just kinda started dating. They hadn't said "I love you" yet, but she wanted they both wanted to have a baby together.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's odd, but whatever floats your boat. I mean, she she's financially responsible, so she could she could take care of the kid on her own if the man decides to leave. But still, y'all not
Oh,
even saying "I love you."
he's an
You
actor.
saw it.
He's an actor, but I've never seen anything that he's
L
been
Let
in.
me go on his IMDb.
And that's where I'm at. You're not gonna know anything.
Okay. So,
Yeah. So cool.
cute.
Awesome.
Um, was there any
W-
I will say one cute thing that he did was he flew all the way to Ghana just to be with her.
All right. What else happened this week?
Girl, what? So, okay, we already talked about Olandria at
Yeah.
the at the US Open.
At
Did
the
we talk about
tennis.
how you guys I tennis has been on my TV all summer. I don't
Really?
understand the sport. Swear to God, all the time. And, like,
Wow.
it I think it would be
Like,
interesting
on
if I
purpose?
actually understood
Like,
the point.
intentionally?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, I'm like, should I just buy US Open tickets for next year and then say you can never watch tennis again on the TV? 'Cause, like, it's crazy. But Coco and Naomi, that match,
I watched it.
I was proud of both of them.
Me
Listen,
too.
if Coco was gonna lose to anyone,
We
I'm
want
glad it
it
was
to be
Naomi and not
we
that
want it to be Naomi.
witch,
I don't even know who the witch
Sabalenka.
is. Oh,
Well,
couldn't
here's the thing. I love her jewelry. Her jewelry stacks are always so beautiful, but I want y'all to realize evil people don't wear silver. She only wears gold. So,
I
just
don't even
saying.
know who this person is.
You don't know who Sabalenka is?
Let me
Sabalenka?
let me look her up.
Oh, and then speaking of pop culture and tennis, that one big back ogre who decided to tell Taylor Townsend that she was uneducated, she has no class, wait till I'm outside of the US.
Yeah,
And that I could not do it because it's on site. As soon as I
yeah,
win this whole tournament and that money is cleared, I'm coming after you.
coming. I'm
Oh my
coming for your
gosh.
neck.
Like,
Um,
how
no,
dare
I
you?
I I don't know anything about tennis. I don't know the tennis girlies. This was my first time meeting Taylor Townsend because of the altercation.
All of this information that I know was done against my will. Like, this is not something that I want to know. It's truly not. Um,
Yeah.
so
So
yeah.
but I did, like I said, I watched Coco and Naomi. Um, so my dad watched as well, and I said,
Mhm.
"Oh yeah, this is gonna be such a good match. Like, it's gonna be so hard to root for one or the other. But of course, I'm gonna root for
Yeah.
Coco because she's the American." And this Negro goes, "Naomi's American too," and I said, "No, she's not. She's Japanese. She plays for Team Japan.
Well, which I think is pretty interesting.
She's
But I also think it was very strategic.
she's born in Japan. She's
Mhm.
Japanese." He had no clue.
Mhm.
He had no clue.
Oh, really?
He's like, "What? I
Oh,
didn't know that." I'm like, "You think her name is just Osaka for the hell of it?"
right. No. Th
So then
it's
he went on a text message spree asking everyone he knows, "Did you know that Naomi Osaka was Japanese?" And everyone's like, "Yeah." He goes, "Why am I just finding this out today?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Alex's dad, it says it next to their name. It says JPN. No, I think it's because I think she had the ability that's what I have seen, though, in, like, the Olympics and these, like, m worldwide sports, is some people do it as an advantage.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna be number 1 in something. And mind you, all these international players, a lot of them come to the US to train, which is crazy. I'm like,
Right.
is it really popping over here? But yeah. Um mm, mm,
What else? What else?
I don't know.
What else happened this week?
I feel like there was something else that happened. I don't know, but since we wanted to be a little bit of football girlies, did you finish Hard Knocks?
I haven't
Mhm.
by the time they listen to this podcast, football would have been started.
Yep. Oh my
Who's
gosh.
y'all's week 1
This
matchup?
is the Bills.
Yay! Now you know. No. You're on time.
I
You're not a week early.
I know. And time has been crazy because I'm like, "No, I coulda sworn it was supposed to be last week." I'm really excited for this game. And, like, the way I feel about the Bills, if the Ravens were gonna lose to anybody, I'd rather it be the
You
Bills
rather it be them.
than anybody else because they are a good team, and not just it's like the people too. Like, I'm very much I like a team with good people,
Okay. Did you
you
finish
know?
Hard Knocks?
I did. Um, what's his name? Josh Allen? I don't know. I was never
What?
into, like, college football, so just the hype,
Yeah. Well,
but that's what
that's
people
the
say about
s
Lamar.
that's the Sunday night week 1 game, so I'll tune in.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'll be
And
set
wait,
tomorrow.
isn't yours tomorrow?
Mhm.
Okay. Prime time. Fly, Eagles, fly, or however that goes. Eagles, don't catch the bird, flee, dummy. Um,
Dummy.
but you know what I'm thinking? Like, no, we don't wanna talk about that.
Say it. Just say it.
The orange man
Ugh.
threatening to bring the National Guard to Baltimore during football season is actually, like, crazy. Like, are you dumb? Like, you're truly stupid.
I
Who would ever do that?
Are you guys gonna go to DC for the bachelorette party?
Yes, we are gonna do DC. We're gonna do a little vineyard in Northern Virginia. So that
Okay.
should be cute. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, just stay away from the National Guard, whatever. Stay away from the troops.
Darling, if it's my time to go, it's my time. Like, what you
I
gonna
just
do?
I don't understand how we live in America and now every place you turn, there's like it looks like a war zone because y'all got big ass tanks out on the side of the road.
Okay, like, when are people gonna realize that
This is not normal.
Germany also thought this will never last, and look what happened.
This is
History
not
always
normal.
repeats. It's not. And all of these federal agencies working together to get rid of people, like, crazy.
It's so
Dystopian.
it really is. We truly live in the worst time to be in America.
How do we well, let's not go that far. One of. One of
one
the
of
worst times.
one of the worst times.
Us Black people have this is about maybe our 4th trip around the sun with
Us millennials have
BS.
us millennials, we have been put through the shits.
Especially us DMV millennials.
Oh
Do y'all
my
know
gosh.
do y'all know we had to go to school when the DC sniper was popping people left and right? But the second it's too cold outside, these kids gotta stay home.
That
Ducking,
year
bobbing,
that
and weaving.
that year we weren't even allowed to go trick or treating
W
because he was out there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Are you kidding? Get
We
out of
have
here.
been put through it. Us DMV kids, we went through 9/11.
Right, because the Pentagon.
Yep.
And also, it was so traumatizing, like, I remember that day because everything was fun, fine, and then the teachers brought the big TV out, and all the teachers are running out, and you could just hear the gas, and they come back in, some are crying, and then it was a very quiet day. But then before lunch, everybody's parents start picking up
I
the
was about to
kids.
say, I wouldn't even know how the day went because my mom was there in a jiffy, gone. I was out of that place.
Oh. Well, I had no idea what was wrong, and then my friend's mom came by the office, and I was like, "Oh, she must be sick too." Girl, and my mom was in,
Oh,
D
no.
working in DC, and they were watching it on the, news, and she said before they could even finished telling people to stay at their desks, she was out the garage. She said,
Yeah.
"Bye."
We were gone. Like, then the line at the pickup was
Yeah,
crazy too because everybody's parents came to pick them up.
girl, and here I was, my trauma being the last kid picked up. The bus is empty. It's like 2 of us on there. I'm walking home, my mom's running out like, "Get in the house." I'm like, "Girl, what is going on?" Like,
America's
I'm
under attack.
8. Yeah, I'm 8, like, I'm just
Y
trying to chill right now.
yeah, millennials, DMV
We've been through
millennials,
it,
we've been through it. We have been
like
through it.
and that's why nothing surprises us anymore. It's like, "Okay,
Nothing bothers me. I truly I'm like, "Okay,
yeah,
what else is next?" Like,
exactly.
what's next?
What could possibly be next?" Let me shut up.
It's one big reality show.
Well,
Um, anything else?
I don't think so. This week has been fast, really fast for pop culture.
Yeah, but you know what?
Like,
I'm just so excited because I feel like I haven't watched anything because nothing's on, but
nothing.
all the shows are coming back.
Finally.
Thank you,
So,
Jesus.
oh my gosh. Salt Lake City, Potomac, that means Beverly Hills is around the corner. Like, things are picking up because I was not going to watch that McBee Dynasty. You couldn't put a gun to my head and say, watch it. I would be
What?
dead. Yeah, there's a new show on Bravo, or maybe Peacock, because that's the only place I've seen it. It's called The McBee Dynasty. And it's essentially giving, like, what's that? Yellowstone,
Oh, I'm okay.
but like with reality people. I'm like, girl,
It's fine.
you,
I don't need it.
it's not for us.
No.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I can sit some Bravo shows out.
Right.
But yeah,
All right.
I think that's where we're going to leave you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. If you loved this week's mess, don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe where you get your podcast.
Born messy, staying messy. Bye.